Got to stay out here with me and influence people.
But look, you've got the money to buy a nuclear bunker. Buy one. Just so we've got one if we ever need it.
I don't want to live in a nuclear bunker.
You will if there's a nuclear war.
No way, I'll be out helping. I'll be on the first aid truck.
Helping what? By your eyeballs bleeding down your cheeks? Come on.
I'll be sweeping up, mate. I'll be sweeping up and helping people get their spirits up.
Sweeping up after a nuclear war?
I'll be out there. Got any gum chum?
You're going to be a
Have a
great
banana. I'll be helping people, getting their spirits up.
You can't do anything. You'll have radiation sickness.
Can you imagine how low morale's going to be after the apocalypse? They're going to want old Russ out there, front line, thumbs up, a song in the heart and a whistle on the lips.
Ponderland Series 3.
Okay, guys, you know what it's like when your gums are bleeding and you're ever so down in the dumps because your cat's bowled. Well, here's a clip of that happening now. It's bowled, look, your cat's gone bowled.
Listen to this.
What was it, a jingle? Morocco. Scents. Spices. Mysteries. Mysteries as east meets west. The Islamic world. Perhaps it's a monkey with a hat on.
Are you rubbing yourself as you do this?
I'm so turned on by Morocco, where I've just been making a movie with Larry Charles and Nick Cage.
See how I did that? Puppeteered you.
You dare do that! You dare puppeteer me! Did you puppeteer me into that then?
Absolutely. Look at the way you responded. He was swaying side to side, rubbing himself as he did that.
It wouldn't happen a second time, I assure you of that, my man. I'm a fully autonomous being, and I'm master of my land of spices and veils, mysteries and belly dancers. There was I. Starring as God. Well, not starring, really. A supporting role. It's shot out in 10 days because I can't be on a film set because I'm weird. Yeah, I'm back from Morocco, where I've been. All right. When I got to the hotel, Lee Francis was there.
Was he?
So it was like some sort of... Because like Lee Francis was looked after by the same agency as us. I was friendly with Lee, like about a decade ago. Once, Nick Glynnin, who's my friend and manager, forced me to go on a skiing holiday. You always avoided those skiing holidays. I was 1 week out of treatment. They took me on a skiing holiday with Lee Francis. We had to chop up logs. It was bloody difficult. It was like a prison holiday, chopping up logs.
I don't think I avoided them. I just don't think I was invited.
You were meant to be there. I remember being angry.
No, I do.
And one time, Trevor Locke went on one of them, and I had to share a bed with Trevor, and I woke him up in the middle of the night saying, I'd like to lick your C word, Trevor.
But you added Trevor at the end, so there was no confusion.
It's weird, isn't it, that I would say that? Because, yeah.
You slept in a bed with me once and caressed my bottom.
I know. I just said, well, don't worry about that.
And then I went that, and then you went, we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Well, we'll iron that out in tomorrow's group meeting. Okay, sexual offences. Well, I touched Matt up in the night, obviously. I'd like to apologise to you for that, Matt. It's because I was used to... Normally, in them days, if I was in bed with someone, it was a woman, or you and a woman, on a few occasions.
Oh, don't bring that up.
But nothing went on between you and I. Not that there's anything wrong with gayness in the anus,
Christ.
of course.
Backed yourself into a corner here.
I know. Why have I done this? Because I'm a friend to the communities, gay and otherwise. Do you know what I'd like to talk about, mate?
Morocco,
spices, mystery. There's a monkey. It's got a waistcoat on. Did he betray Indiana Jones? Or was the monkey doing the bidding of those bastard Nazis? Yeah, I was there, and it was nice. The end.
Brilliant.
No, I was making a film with Nick Cage. It's based on a real-life fella called Gary Faulkner. Gary Faulkner said
Can you talk about this? Isn't it a secret?
I can't tell.
Weren't you told?
I didn't ask. I always say
Did you sign anything?
Nah, probably not. I mean, that's the problem with me. I won't sign anything.
Won't you?
Other people sign stuff.
Well, photos of yourself.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, someone else.
Someone else does that? No. Yeah, so Gary Faulkner, he kept going to... No, this bit's probably... It's out there. It's on IMDb, that industry website or whatever. Gary Faulkner's bloke kept going off to Pakistan to bump off old Osama bin Laden.
Right.
Nick Cage plays him in the film. He talks to God. I play God, naturally.
So where's your... Are you actually on set?
Yeah, dressed up in white. As God.
Well, so when he talks to God, God stands next to him?
Because it's like, imagine, it's directed by Larry Charles, who directs Curb Your Enthusiasm and Borat.
So it's quite low-key and natural.
Yeah, well, not when I'm in it. It's full of all bombast and thunder and nonsense and all sorts of silliness. It's good, though, because it's all improvising.
Right.
And I have good existential chats with Larry Charles, and he told me stories about hanging out with bloody, like... who was that he was saying? Leonard Cohen. and Rick Rubin drinking absinthe. That's cool, isn't it?
That's cool.
That's
What's
a
Nick
cool
Cage
story.
like?
Nick Cage he's an interesting cat 'cause he's been famous since the 80s, hasn't he? Then people have been famous for a long time. I think it must be hard because it's a bit of an enclave of fame that you exist within. But he was very kind and very sweet to me. But I think fame, like any institution, establishes some rules. I mean, the security around him in Marrakesh was mental. He had like 3 trucks full of security, people bombing about all over the shop, as if Morocco's obviously it's a Muslim country, but the American contingent were acting like we were in Syria. I mean, it was a bit much.
What was your security? A sharpened pencil?
My security is my love of the great religions of the world, man, and the respect I show to people everywhere. I really overreacted because there was so much security. I thought, well, I can't compete with that. I'm just going to go out giving out nuts to people. I wandered the crowds like a sort of Jesus, but instead of
nuts, that's a bit patronising.
They loved them.
Oh, did they?
And dates and sweets, and then going off down the villages and stuff like that.
Dates, the food.
I'm afraid not, Matt. Dates, the ritual precedes sex.
But then you withheld sex.
That's right.
Out of respect.
Out of respect for Morocco.
They just got another nut.
Spices, veils, mysteries. I mean, there's quite a lot of things happen, but I mean, it's a bit of a tightrope walk because of Nick Cage's personal, what was it? Privacy, that thing.
Yeah, well, let's get.
You've got some questions. Ask me some questions.
I've got. Were you driving a truck?
Oh my God! They let me drive a bloody great big lorry. You know the front bit of a lorry, like that, the cab of a lorry, the bit that in the carriage.
Yeah. The carriage.
The carriage, sir. The carriage.
Oddity.
The carriage that pursues.
A horseless carriage I drove.
The mares were within the hooded sheath of 4 and
had thunder in a box which made it move.
And aft, a carriage, sir. And on the port side, a lens that reflected back the very thing which stared upon it. Yeah, so I was driving a lorry. It was massive. And I was in charge of it, and you know me, like when I was driving down a Marrakesh street, I only had to drive a little bit of distance, pull up, pick up Nick Cage, and he'd hop in, and then that was the scene.
Bizarre life you lead.
It was a winged truck. They'd put wings on it. It was all doled up.
Oh, because you're God.
Because I'm God. Like, I mean, it's a low budget film. Do you know what I mean? But still, loads of money sloshing about. Even low budget means loads of money for the Americans, don't it? Winged truck, all painted up and stuff everywhere, and there was like a stuntman in there with me, but they're hidden by stuntman and the truck's owner hidden behind a curtain, and then the bit where I have to be in charge of the truck. And
Why was the truck's owner in there? That put you on edge, didn't it?
He was very possessive when I started pressing the buttons.
Do it properly. What are you doing?
He was Moroccan. I didn't know what he was saying. And then there was some other geezer, French geezer, that was a stuntman. God, he had nice abs.
Why did you have to have a stuntman in there if you were in there?
Because I guess to sort of make sure nothing went wrong. Because there was a bit when I was lumbering down the street, and there's bits after they call action for Nick Cage to start walking, then action for the truck to start moving. After that second action, sometimes they couldn't lock the street down properly. It's like a hustle bustle Moroccan street. Little geezers going past on mopeds, cars coming down in front of me, and I was like, what I had to remember is as well as being in a film, this is also real life. So don't just plough through that moped because it's in your way, because that will be like that person's life spoiled.
Was there an opportunity for you to have killed Nick Cage?
I could have killed Nick Cage simply by moving to the right slightly, because he was on the curb. All I had to do was a twitch to the right. Just like, sometimes, if say you're getting a massage and you get an erection during the massage, you think, don't twitch your genitals now, because...
Twitch them?
Well, just pull your perineum.
I like the way the erection during a massage is normal.
I mean, that's popped up. That's fine. They probably get that all the time. Just don't twitch it. Don't jiggle it.
Don't put it in their faces. Like, these women are professionals. They don't mind that. They don't mind a hello sailor from Robin Longfellow, my downstairs partner. But don't twitch Longfellow into their faces. Well, that's no. But it would be like the equivalent of doing a dick twitch. I could have killed Nick Cage with it. If I'd have twitched to the right, that'd have been the end of Cage.
Yeah.
I would never have done it.
Well, where was his security team? If they were worried about stuff, there was a very real threat, an idiot driving a lorry towards him.
They didn't see that as a threat because they mostly were focused on.
Imagine you'd killed him and you'd be there going,
No, he's like a dick twitch. No, like a dick twitch. No, but you know when you have a massage? Oh, no. Is he breathing?
Oh, God, this is worse than Face Off.
I popped
Oh,
his
bloody
head.
hell, Christ. Could we put John Travolta's head on him and then go back to normal? Like, it's a bit of a shame. Like, there was a bit where I thought, this is all I have to do now is twitch to the left, twitch to the right. If I twitch to the right, Nick Cage is gone. Twitch to the left, you've done over a little Moroccan calf.
Jesus.
I did neither in the end. Just thought, just hit your mark, Russ. You're a professional actor.
Couldn't they have just got the stuntman to drive and shot around it?
I would have suggested that, but Larry Charles is a man who hankers after authenticity, even if that authenticity ends the life of beloved Oscar-winning actor Nick Cage.
He won an Oscar.
Leaving Las Vegas.
Ah.
Oscar for Nick Cage,
talking
everyone.
of Las Vegas, and we were.
Oh, God. Yes.
Brilliant.
What about...
Got him.
Vegas.com.
Matt, are you going
is
to
the
help
only
me...
way to... What?
What about Lauren Harries keep staying and I've had it off with her?
I know.
Can we deal with that?
Can we do the Vegas thing and then we'll get
Just get through it. It's an
Right,
advert
okay.
for something.
Vegas,
right, here's an
right.
advert.
Go to Vegas.com right now, click on the microphone in the top right corner and enter my code, yours, Brand, to receive extra 10% off everything but air hotel packages. That's Vegas.com. If you're going to go to Vegas, go to Vegas.com. They give you, it's like they're insiders. They know all about Vegas. They live there. If you're going to go to Vegas, Vegas.com. I think
My
that's
personal view
enough.
is don't go there.
Bonus savings using the secret code.
Dangerous,
Brand.
very dangerous place.
You love Vegas.
I don't, actually.
You spent some great times there.
Every time I go there, I regret it.
Oh, God, you've ruined my advert saying that. So
Well,
you like it.
Yeah, but if you're a person who likes Vegas, you don't have to like try to emulate my feelings. You just heard how I nearly ran over Nick Cage.
Yeah. But
I mean-
it's not for everyone.
It's not
But
for-
Vegas.com.
You can go
Anyway,
if you want.
fucking
Matt, help me
Vegas.
get out of this.
Lauren
quagmire.
Harries. Right.
Now look.
Well,
Lauren
we
Harries,
know that she's...
the antique lad out of Wogan who grew up to be a lady, keeps saying that I had it off with her
Yes.
because she was on Big Brother's Big Mouth. Right. The only time I've ever been in a room with Lauren Harries was on Big Brother's Big Mouth, what I used to host.
I know.
She keeps saying I've given her one. Now, I haven't. I don't want to sound either transphobic or insensitive, but can't keep saying
Well, I
I've
think
had it
you-
off with someone who I haven't, can you?
Look.
It's mentally ill to say you've had it off with someone who you haven't.
The difficulty I find with this is I think you probably have.
And here as well.
Get lost! You
We've
would know,
discussed
I would
this.
admit it.
We discussed before the show, can we talk about this? And we all went, he probably has. Let's not talk about it.
You bastards. I haven't had sex with Lauren Harries. I mean,
What have you done with Lauren
one
Harries?
time
Oh!
with us. Right, I'll tell you this. I'll give you this, press people. I was in America once and I snogged this woman, and she was gorgeous. And then I went for her boobs, gorgeous. And then I went to, move on to the next phase.
Willie.
And she said, "Stop right there. Thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch." She didn't quote the Spice Girls directly, but it had that spirit. I stopped right there. A couple of days later, she went, "Sorry about all of that the other day in the dressing room." Well, it was after a show, naturally.
Oh, right.
And she goes, "Sorry about all that." This is years ago, of course. "Sorry about all that."
Yeah, we know this is going to end in. She had a Willie. So what? Lauren Harries.
Well, I'm just saying, there I am, admitting to having snogged a transgender person in the past. So it's not like I'm bothered about that. But as
Right.
for Lauren Harries, former antiques lad out of Wogan, I think it's out of order. I keep saying I've had it off with someone when I haven't.
Well,
Is
she
it?
either believes that it has happened,
Yeah.
right, which is bizarre if you say you haven't.
Well, listen, why don't you believe me? When have I ever lied to you about anything? That's not my
Hang on.
nature.
What?
Have I? Think about
Probably.
it.
I don't
Lying.
know. I don't know.
It's not my game.
Let me think.
I'm
Have
honest.
you ever lied to me?
I'm always telling the truth.
Little white
to a
lies, I
fault.
suppose.
Little white lies, I suppose. Don't turn this into a Harold Pinter play. I'm basically too honest.
Right, yes, that's true. I'll give you that.
That's
You're
my
too
base.
honest.
I'm too
Right.
honest. I'd say things that I feel. If
Right.
I had it off with Lauren Harries, I'd go, yeah, I did.
Well, this
It's
is what I
mental.
was thinking about this before we decided before the show. It was.
Well, you were
shouldn't
talking
touch
about it.
Yeah, because I thought, but like, I think
I
there's an
reckon we
issue
should
there
call
with
her up.
her being perhaps not, if like
Mentally ill,
yeah.
perhaps. Because,
Yeah.
well, it's mentally ill to claim to have had it off with
Make
someone
her
you
feel
haven't.
bullied. We don't want to.
Don't want to make her feel bullied.
Right?
But why am I being dragged into this quagmire of treachery?
Well, I mean, It is out of order that she's saying it if it's not true. But I was
Especially now,
gonna
it's a whole thorough story of like, well, he used to stare in the mirror and do like this. Like, there's details and
No,
everything.
but they're so true, those details. He used to watch himself on telly and stuff. But then she could probably read that.